Hello friends, and greetings from the train station in Cairo. And today I am going to Luxor and I'm taking the night train. I heard that there is such a thing as a sleeping train, and I was happy when I heard it. So I came and I thought to buy a ticket. But what turned out, my friends? The sleeper ticket costs $80, the cheapest version. There are even twice more expensive. And these are the ones which are called foreigners' trains. Well, for a good reason, as you see. $80 for one night sleeping. Come on, come on. And then I decided to embark in some painful voyage because I need to get there till next morning. I have a Skype meeting on the next afternoon and I have to be there. So what I did, I bought this instead. So this is cheapest train possible, but first class. Normally I, of course, buy second class, which is cheaper. This is 145 Egyptian pounds, which is something like €5, 5.5, something of that sort. My bet is that if I take the cheapest train, which leaves at 10 at the evening today, and it should arrive about 8 o'clock in the morning or so. If I take the cheapest train, so I get the best price. But instead of buying the second class, I bought first class, and I hope it will be more spaces available. It won't be crowded. So I might be able to find some place, maybe 2 seats free. Maybe even I can find a place where I could hang my hammock. You never know. Maybe it's possible. I will be walking a lot today. I'm going to Pyramids of Giza. And I will be tired, and my uncle will be happy already. And at that moment it is so good if I can get my feet at least hip height, my ankle. So then it gets rest. If it's down like when I'm sitting, it's no good, I don't get rest. So it might be difficult. And the good thing is that after that, tomorrow, I cancelled all the other plans. So I will be able to get a good rest in hotel in Luxor after the torture. But we'll see. Who knows? Maybe it turns out not to be as bad. But usually these night sitting things are not good. But yeah, we'll see, and I'll let you know. I invite you to embark in this voyage with me and see how things go and what happens. So yes, friends, I am going to United Arab Emirates after Egypt, but I have still, how many, 5 days here. Hello. They want to see me?
Where is the go? Luxor?
Luxor. نعم نعم.
ده بنعمله بالنسبه لقطر الساعه 10 الكلف. قطر الساعه 10 الكلف مش هذا. بس ماليش مكان. The train is 7 o'clock.
Okay.
It's up here. I sitting and it is good. Stop here, no problem. 7 o'clock. It's ticket, no money.
So I can use the same ticket?
The ticket.
Okay, very good.
General, no problem. We should go here the train.
Oh, perfect. Did he say which place I need to sit?
7 o'clock, general office, no problem, we should go here.
Any place where it's...
I car, we should go here. His man comes, the ticket is okay, another seating, no problem.
So any seat which is available...
Another seating, stop here.
Okay, no problem.
Understand?
Yes, no problem. Shukran. You are very helpful, thank you so much. Greetings from Cairo Ramses station. I must be quick to jump in. And this time I am going to Luxor, which is nice, isn't it? And let's try our luck here. This train should leave in 7 o'clock, which is in a couple of minutes literally. And this is how the first class looks. Quite nice. So, what was the thing which happened? When I was passing the train station only, I wasn't thinking to go in exactly that moment, because I knew I have time and I wanted to tell you about the rest of this day. But the policeman noticed me and he was saying, "Come here, how was Birkash camel market?" And that was the same man who helped me to buy a ticket and find train for the camel market. So he was really helpful. And he remembered me. I didn't remember him, but he remembered me. And he was asking how was the camel market and how are things. And he also invited me in and he took me to, he said, "We need to find out if your train is not cancelled, because it might be cancelled." He took me into one office information desk, then went deeper into another office very deep in the building with some like general almost looking person, not exactly general, but like some officer in the trains. And he took me there, and at the end, yes, he found out that the train is cancelled. My 10 p.m. train is cancelled. Not good. And what happens? He said there is another train 9 p.m. but that's a VIP train, and the second class is much more expensive than the first class was in my train, so I would have to pay extra. And I asked, is there any other train which I would be able to take with the same ticket without paying extra? And then he said, there is one train leaving in like 4 minutes, 7 p.m. literally now. And he asked the officer who is responsible about this train, and he said yes, let him come in. Only thing is, I won't have my seat reservation valid anymore. So I will have to be able to swap around and see where is available and change places if somebody comes in with this reservation. So that's how things went. He was very helpful. He took me around and talked with different people who wouldn't speak English, and he spoke some English, so it was okay. We could understand each other. So friends, we are crossing the river Nile inside Cairo still, but I doubt if you will see a lot. It's too dark probably. And it looks very good. The train coach is not full at all, and here you see there are no other people even. We'll see if somebody comes in Giza who has this seat which I have. If he has a reservation, then I'll have to move somewhere. But this far it looks very good. And also I've been thinking about using these racks. I saw one man sleeping on them earlier on one other train coming from Mazda. I thought if he could do it, could I do it as well? Although they were metal and these are glass. I hope they are strong enough for me. We'll think about that after a while. Funny enough, this is Giza station. This is exactly where I was, and it only now dawned to me that I could have just stayed here and embark the train in here instead of going all the way to Ramses station and back now. But I had train ticket from Ramses and I didn't know if this train has a stop here or not. But the bad thing is that it looked like there are quite a few people, and we might get a lot fuller train coach now. We'll see friends, how it will happen. Well friends, it looks like I was happy. It looks like everybody has taken their places already. The sellers are selling their stuff, and I still have free space around me. So in the worst case I just put my legs here, and that should be good enough already. If I not climb even up there, we'll see friends. But it seems not so bad. That's what I can buy now. I'll give you 3 guesses, my friends. Will I buy it? Yes, no, maybe. If you... okay, that's the thing for making bubbles. I definitely need that thing. Yeah, definitely can't live without it. Nice. This city is called Asyut, something like that. I hope I pronounce it correctly. Yeah, you probably don't see much. It's one of the relatively large cities in Egypt, in the Nile Valley, through which we are riding all night. And this city and this station is called Sohag. That's exactly the place where I'll be going in 5 days' time, where I'll be leaving this country from the airport in Sohag. So I'll be coming back to this place, and probably will be showing you this place as well. But we'll get there. We have good few great things to do before that. And almost everybody is sleeping. It is something like 3:30 or 4 in the morning, and we should be arriving theoretically at 4:30, but I think we will be late probably. This town is called Naga Hammadi, and immediately after this station we'll be crossing River Nile, and we'll be continuing in the Nile Valley, but on the right bank of Nile instead of left bank. Yeah, it probably is too dark for you to see anything, but we are now going on the bridge over River Nile. It is huge here, very wide, but unfortunately you won't be able to see it, I think. This city is called Qena, and this is the last big city before Luxor. And it is morning already. Dawn over Egypt. So friends, I think I won't be trying to sleep anymore because I think we have still some 50 kilometers left till Luxor. So, how was this trip? Well, it wasn't exactly a torture, but it definitely was not a pleasant experience. The train is good, the place is good, people are good. Everything is good. The only thing which isn't good is sitting in your chair for more than 12 hours throughout all night. If it would be sleeping train, which I was hoping for initially, then it would be perfectly fine and I would like it very much. Or another good option would be to do the same thing which I am doing now, but during a day when I'm well rested and I can enjoy the scenery and so on. So basically that was the best option which I had at these circumstances. Of course I could also take a day train, but then it would mean either cancelling my pyramid expedition yesterday, which I didn't want to do, or cancelling my today's Skype meeting, which I also didn't want to do. So I thought that it shouldn't be that bad. Let's sit through the night. And I did it. But yeah, I do not recommend it unless you are very hard pressed. Either take a sleeping train and then you save on hostel and save on time because you're sleeping while you're traveling, or take a nice day train and enjoy the scenery and have a good sleep before and after in a hostel. Here we actually can see River Nile for a moment. We were going very close to it. Yeah, and also I forgot to tell you about this crazy idea to sleep over there. I especially chose this place where everybody is facing their back to me, so they wouldn't see me climbing up and it wouldn't look too stupid as if I would be doing somewhere there. But there were two things which happened. First, two officers were sitting here, or some kind of policeman or military or whatever persons. So I kind of thought, well, let's not try it by that time, because I would have to climb up here at his nose and then to climb up. So I thought, okay, maybe let's not do it at that moment. But then they left. And I did check actually what's going on there. I checked that it would be strong enough to support my weight, but while checking that, I found out that that place up there is so dirty. Like, I'm not clean after the desert dust myself, but when I saw how dirty is it, I thought, well friends, I am not that desperate. So I didn't go there, I just stayed in my place. It was okay, although my feet are not thankful to me for this night. But I'll have a good rest in Luxor when I get there. I'm slowly approaching, and that should be it probably for this video. If you're interested to see what's going on in Luxor and how was my experience there, feel free to check my next video, which I will upload after this one. All the best, my dear friends. All the best to you.